Go. Hey guys, we're getting into Satisfactory now. We are in the midst of doing probably one of the most complicated things that I've ever done. I'm going to change glasses here while I talk. We are starting on nuclear, and this is the first time that I've done nuclear, and frankly, as we did the analysis, it's no simple task. There are a lot of things that need to happen in order to get nuclear up and running. So, wow, this is just incredible.
Starting out, do you guys hear us just fine? How's our volume doing? When Doc said we were doing one of our most complicated things ever, I thought he was talking about our new streaming setup.
No, I'm talking about the
The
nuclear
build.
power plant.
Well, that's just a bonus. If we get anything done today, I'm happy. First of all, this is a technical difficulty stream. You're here to watch the technical difficulties, I'm sure.
And to laugh with us. Or cry with us. Either one.
And unfortunately, Oscar's too sick to be funny. I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
I'm not seeing any chat window.
Um,
I'm logged into Restream, and I'm gaming in dumpster. Now I'm finally starting to get the
there we go.
the streams. Sounds look good. Okay, the sounds good. Looks good. Okay,
There we
got
go.
it. Sounds great so
Good.
far. Good.
I'm glad to
Sounds
hear
good.
that, guys.
Okay, the sound is working. Well, it's been a kind of what we wanted to do is we wanted to try to get the streaming PC separated from Robert's PC when he's actually working on the game Statisfactory. Hopefully to improve the stream, improve his quality when he's showing what he's doing versus me showing what I'm doing. And so as we worked through all those, maybe we had some static problems yesterday, but we had keyboards failing. We had mice failing. That they worked on one PC, moved them to another PC, they didn't work. So at this point, we've got 3 PCs in the mix right now. When it ran out and got 3 new keyboard and mice so that we could replace all the ones that were not working properly. And I mean, just everything failed. Well, and the coup de grace of the whole thing was that our nice soundboard is one of the failures. So we had to figure out, we had a 4-port, what's the name of that?
It's a Behringer
Yeah, a 4-port Behringer
sound mixer, audio mixer.
sound mixer, and it looks like it's working when you look at the deck, but the PC just wouldn't recognize it anymore for some reason. So we're still working that out. We're hoping that that's not DOA, because that's, it's not a huge piece of hardware, but it hurts the budget. Definitely hurts the budget to replace it. So we went ahead and scrambled together and got what sound we could. So anyway, we're here. Doc, Robert, why do you lie? You don't like my funny? Okay, what's going on here? What kind of conversation are you guys having?
No, Oscar, I'm sorry you're feeling bad, but, your jokes, sometimes are at my expense. So, no, I don't like those jokes, but I wish you well apart from that.
Okay. Sounds good, looks good. Also, let Robert know I'll be behaving today because I'm too sick to be funny.
Yeah, that was the prior comment.
Okay. The tape on the broken PC part. Sign them and sell them to your fans.
There we go.
Put tape on the broken PC part and sign it and sell it to your friends. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. That'd be too funny. Okay, so basically, I'm sitting here floating around at the factory, and I really need to kind of scope out what we're going to do today. We have the Tier 6 conveyors unloaded. I'm putting my ear on. Tier 6 conveyor loaded, unlocked and ready to go. The first floor of the mega factory is mostly complete, and so we've got several items that need to be made for the nuclear power plants that we're just not getting enough of here at the mega factory. So we are going to build those in the gigafactory, and so right now we need to go find iron ore mines and copper ore mines and coal, I believe. Yes, coal. The alternate color for coal isn't quite dramatic enough, but we have 3 different items that need coal, 2 items that need copper, and so we need a lot of stuff.
Well,
and then we need Caterium too, because we need to make Caterium ingots and then quick wire.
So can we talk a little bit about this silly plan of using the gigafactory before
Silly?
you plan?
What do we build it for?
Before we've planned it and designed it.
Okay. I suppose you can talk a little bit if you want.
Well,
But I'm the boss, remember that.
oh, see, this is what happens when Garrett's not around. You know.
Yeah.
So no, it's one of our design concepts for the Gigafactory was that we would create a store, and a store would be a entirely encased monolithic producer of a single part, right? A fully balanced factory, right? What we have designed here is not a fully balanced factory. Well,
Okay, are you questioning what you just said?
What I'm saying, my objection is that one, we don't have our logistics force set up. We don't have our I/O system figured out. We don't have any sort of layout designed. Like, it's like we're trying to open up a brand new McDonald's and we don't have any burgers yet.
Okay. We've got an interesting comment in...
I don't think that analogy helped at all.
No, it didn't. It didn't resonate with me much. Okay, so Randall just joined. He goes by the name AKA Ann Wilson.
Oh, okay.
But he's not Ann, he's Randall. Okay, we got to remember that.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate that. That's great. Anyway, started nuclear. One sole survivor says he started nuclear today. Myself just crafted his hazmat suit. Yeah, okay, that's definitely the beginning. In fact, the last live stream, I stood at the crafting bench, basically making all the parts for enough filters and so forth. So, Robert and I each have 100 filters and a hazmat suit on, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Don't you want nuclear factory to be unbalanced? Holochrome. You're throwing a wrench in the works here. You want to have more emphasis on refurbishment. Planned obsolescence, is that what you're gearing towards? We buy all our stuff from China because we want it to break, so we have to replace it.
There we go. Yeah, that's
go.
it.
You know, when I was growing up, you understand, I'm the last of the baby boomers. I'm right on the cusp before they called it something else. What came after baby boomers, I don't know. So my wife is not a baby boomer. She's the next thing, and I'm a baby boomer. It's that close. So she's 3 years younger than I am. But anyway, hi, Picowarps. Megalith. All right. So anyway, I need to be headed over to the Gigafactory. Oh, there you're hiding.
Huh?
Where are you hiding? Where'd you go?
Me?
Yeah.
I just went up to the top floor.
Oh, you did? Okay. So you were just jumping into a thing. So you went up to the 5th floor?
Yeah, 5th spits us out on the roof. I was actually going to take care of a tractor accident we have going on.
Tractor accident? Oh, no. We had a lot of tractor accidents. The insurance companies will not insure our tractors anymore. They're fed up with all the claims.
I'm sorry, we only have 2 corporations on this entire planet. One's Fix It and the other one's an insurance company.
Something like that.
Oof.
Got to keep them running somehow, right? Okay, anyway. By the way, Arlar, so anyway, we've got to find enough copper ore for 800 per minute.
Okay. Can we address any of the concerns I raised? Or
Okay. Oh, what concern did you raise? Did you raise a concern?
Oh my gosh. Guys, please, help.
I think he needs help, yes.
The concern is that the Gigafactory hasn't had any planning done. We don't know where anything is going to go. We haven't designed the input-output systems. We haven't designed any of the ingot manufacturing down in the basement. And so it's like, in order to put this in the Gigafactory, we're going to be tearing out more than half of it to fix it later. Or we're just going to be throwing bad systems on top of bad systems.
Okay, so your concern is?
I just said it for the second time.
Okay, so you don't want to rip things out? Man. Don't you think he's being difficult, people?
Did you take your medicine or did you take the happy pills?
I took the happy pills.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Yeah, I am feeling quite a bit better.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, there's a story behind that one too. I injured my shoulder. I haven't been sleeping more than 3 to 5 hours a night because of it just hurts, and it wakes me up in the middle of the night. So I have my doctor appointment coming up this weekend, this coming Monday, to review the MRI and make a decision what we're going to do. I'm hoping that we're not going to send me into surgery next week, because I'm going to do the most fun thing I've ever done in my whole life, and that's we're planning on live streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All 5 days. And I don't want to miss that, frankly. And I think I'm going to have to negotiate with the doctor, because I'm going to have to tell him that you're not going to keep my arm immobilized. I don't care that you're working on my shoulder. I don't care that you just operated on it. I need my hand.
Right.
Hand works mouse.
And the tentative schedule will be an evening, or starting like at 1 o'clock, running for 8 hours, maybe noon, running for 8 hours on Monday. So it'll be noon to 8 p.m. Central U.S. time. Mm-hmm. And then Tuesday through Friday will be starting in our normal morning slot, so from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We might be a little bit late on Monday because my doctor appointment is at
That's right.
3 o'clock, I think.
Oh, that's right. So Monday will just be a normal 4-hour stream?
Probably, although I might just come out here and stream in the morning and then take a break, go to my doctor, and then come and tell everybody the news in the evening.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay, yeah, and of course, Megalith brings up the other idea. We're not putting uranium in the gigafactory.
That is true, we're not.
So, at most, we could do the encased industrial beams and the electromagnetic control rods. So, if we want to, beef up this electromagnetic control rods group, because we're designing, by the way, guys, for 25 nuclear power plants. And that needs 2 electromagnetic control rods per minute, which we can just beef up this line and put that in the gigafactory if you'd like.
Which line? That line, definitely. I was thinking that the encased industrial beams and the electromagnetic control rods could easily come from the gigafactory, and it could be some of our first assemblies there in the gigafactory. And they could just be dedicated to controlling or to supplying just those 25 power plants. Because you go a little higher than that, and that's making the sulfuric acid, and it's making the components that actually, up above that list. And I'm pointing to a list on another monitor, folks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have a shared monitor here.
But so making the uranium fuel rods, we need to do somewhere else.
Okay, so we can make all of this. Oh my gosh.
You said 13 manufacturers to make 0.4 per minute. Is that the uranium fuel rods?
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah, let me double check that. That's not quite right.
Yeah, it doesn't quite look right to me. So anyway,
we have not planned out any recycling yet. We basically we had something else completely entirely planned for this last week, and then we're like, we're kind of short on power. Let's go nuclear instead. And so we have no planning. We started this planning 20 minutes ago. So
Hey. And you thought I was all organized.
Oh, dog.
I mean, really, realistically, they probably thought we were all organized, and I'm not as organized as I look. Especially when I'm dealing with all my presents, making sure that they have enough places to go.
Yeah, well, that's intentional right there.
Yes, that is very intentional. Gotta have fireworks to last all year long, so we need to have all of this infrastructure upgraded.
Okay. Well, Cookie Chan is here. She's kind of sad because she did just get on VR, but.
All right.
we're not planning on streaming for a full of 4 hours. This is mostly testing, debugging, making sure our new streaming setup functions properly.
Yeah. And so, where in the world are you?
I'm above the Mega Factory,
Okay.
about to fly out to the Gigafactory, hoping I could have disabused you from your crazy notions
Of what?
of building in the Gigafactory.
You don't want anything built in the Gigafactory? We're building the Gigafactory just to be a shell of a building?
Well, yeah, Megalith, please do. Yes. I'm sorry, we just haven't thought about this yet, and
Yep, not yet. Look at these wonderful Mark 6 conveyors. Aren't they beautiful?
you see Mark 6 conveyors for presents
You had to put them to good use,
for
Robert.
the fastest delivery possible.
Yep,
Okay,
see
so
how fast it's filling up? Well, hardly see the
Yes.
hardly see the last digit. Anyway, okay, so if we don't, okay, I'm turning on my serious hat for a second. If we
Appreciate
don't
it.
make the encased industrial beams at the Gigafactory, we don't have enough of those in our current Mega Factory just to take them over there, do we?
no, we don't.
Okay. If that's the case then, and that's what I thought we discussed earlier, if that's the case then, how about if we find, just for that one section, the encased industrial beams, how about if we find the iron mines and the coal mines and the limestone mines that we need and create the concrete and the steel ingots, send them to the Gigafactory and make the industrial beams there. Is that, I mean, I know you don't have the infrastructure put together there. At this point, we can build the factory part of it and simply put it into a container so that we can transport them on out at our leisure.
Okay, so what part that we're building would be final? Just
part that we're
the constructors.
Yeah, just the constructors.
So
would
the
be-
foundry, so make the industrial steel beam. The foundries will later be ripped out, but the couple of constructors we build are permanent.
Yeah, the 3 constructors for the steel beams and the 16 constructors for the concrete would be permanent, yes. I guess I'm not understanding the objection. We're gonna, actually, the concrete would need to be made out by the limestone mine.
Yeah.
But we
So-
transport the steel, the iron ingots. Do we? Can't remember. Do we send iron ingots into make the?
I'm pretty sure there's an alternate recipe. Sorry, guys. You guys I can't talk. Get to listen to us argue now. Steel ingots. What do we have?
Wait, whoa! Wait a minute.
What?
Piece. You get to listen to us figure things out.
Oh god.
The way we figure things out is by yelling at
But
each other all the time.
there we go. Okay. I'm going to try taking over the stream for the. Oh.
Yes.
When I take over the stream, you can't see it
Why can't I see it?
because we don't have a preview.
Okay. Well, we should eventually see it when it catches
Yeah.
up, right?
If you open up the O menu and look for steel ingots, we do have the solid steel ingot made, so we can make iron ingots, and so we don't have to get iron ore to there. We just use iron ingots plus coal.
Okay. Isn't that the way it was before?
Originally, it was iron ore and coal. This will be iron ingots and coal.
Okay, so we want to go ahead and transport iron ingots to the factory.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a ton of iron mines out in that area. So how about if I just head on out to the area of the Gigafactory?
Okay. Do we want to design and build it for just 15 encased industrial beams per minute? Because
Oh,
that
heck
seems
no.
silly.
Heck no.
So what are we going to build it for?
A lot more. How about if we figure out how much raw product we can get going there and build it based on the amount of raw product we can get going there?
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. And oh boy, this looks daunting. There's my cannon. Is it going to go straight into the? Okay, nope. It shot you up above, didn't it? Okay.
Yep.
And are we going to put a? Are you using a parachute or are you using a?
I like using the jetpack.
You like using the jetpack.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to put the jetpack on. But if I hear you screaming and
Garrett's not online, so I have no need to scream at him about his setup here.
see, there's the gigafactory in the distance. See, looking at this view, it doesn't seem like they're all that far away, but it's 2 biomes away, and it's on the edge of the map.
Okay. The next thing is, there's we don't want to use floor
I don't-
1.
How in the heck do you keep from landing in the water? Well, I survived because I had full health when I left, but that's the only reason I survived.
I'm sorry.
Did you do better than that?
Yeah, I landed in the factory.
In the factory? How do you do that?
It's so much better now without streaming on my own PC. Oh, so much better.
Oh, okay. So you can tell the difference. Here, I've got a copper mine. I might as well just throw a Mark III on it right now.
There's a huge difference. Yes, I can absolutely tell the difference.
Okay. But now, do our streamers get to see you when you flip over?
When I flip over,
When you flip over to show your screen on the stream,
absolutely they could see me. Yeah.
but I couldn't see a preview, even though I was looking at the restream. I didn't ever see you.
Yeah, because I never did it.
Oh, you never flipped over?
No.
Well, let's test that and show us where you are in the gigafactory.
Sure. So things are a little bit janky because I'm having to use I'm dual wielding mice right now.
That's true, because now you've got a second PC to manage.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, PicoWarps. I got out of bed. That was enough already. Oh no, PicoWarps didn't do that. Cookie did. Okay.
And that was his response to PicoWarp saying, "Today I ran 12 miles and now everything hurts."
Oh,
That's a run.
Man.
That's a run. So
I was moving some boxes out in our storage area for getting equipment to put together for the stream. And oh, there you are. You're on screen. Good. Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, and something happened, and a muscle is hurting very badly.
Well,
Leave it at that.
the other thing that Doc didn't say is we still have 6 inches of snow on the ground, and so that digging around was stomping over snow and sliding while carrying buckets.
Yep. Alrighty, I've got a miner Mark III sitting on top of a copper mine, and quantum encoder. Oh, look at that machine. That's cool. Okay, that's a cool building. All these new buildings. The thing is, the quantum encoder uses up to 2,000 megawatts or 2 gigawatts of power. The converter uses only 400 megawatts. That's not too bad. Particle accelerator 1,500 megawatts. So the quantum encoder is by far the most what do I say? The most
Power
energy, power hungry. There you go, power hungry of all of them. So that's cool. Okay, so I've got a Mark III conveyor, and we want to go ahead and just make ingots out of this. And so, okay, where's my foundations? Foundations, whoops. Can't put a 1 meter foundation. I can put a foundation right there at that level. Now let's hit control and get it on the world grid there. All right. I want to zoop these things.
Okay, so we're going to target I don't know, 60 encased industrial beams per minute, or should we go insane?
Let's go insane. That's what the gigafactory is all about, is insanity.
Okay, how much?
More than what you've said. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm struggling to make a platform for copper ingots and answer your questions at the same time.
240 per minute?
Let's try that.
So Cookie Chan has a setup where she's watching the stream in VR, sized our screen up to 100 inches, and can sit back and watch.
Wow. Wow, that deserves a drink.
Okay.
Each. Now this is luxury, she says. Wow. Well, let's make sure we give her some good things to watch. I like the daytime though, so I'm going to turn the nighttime into daytime, okay? How about that? Ba-dum, ba-doom. Ba-ba-boom. Okay. Isn't that neat, the way that the platform just cleared it right under here? That was so good. Anyway, how many... So I want to put together a whole bunch of smelters here, folks.
So...
Normal copper node.
The idea of doing that many industrial beams means we have to get something like 24... a dozen coal mines and a dozen iron mines.
Okay.
I don't think we're getting that many for this.
No. Just leave it as do enough for what we need right now, and let's just, kind of balance it. How many mines do we have close by? Kind of balance it for what we need, and then we'll go from there. We need 15. Is that what the bogey is that we're trying to reach?
We need one overclocked on limestone and one on coal, one on iron.
Okay. And that'll feed 4 foundries, and then it'll feed the 8 constructors. Is that 8 or 9 constructors? 6 plus 3?
6 constructors there and 4. All this happens off factory.
All those parts do?
Yeah. This is the only thing we're putting inside the factory. Is 3 constructors and 3 assemblers.
Okay. Well, I've got I've got this thing started over here. I need to go look for an iron mine for you. So how many iron mines do I need?
Just one.
Just one normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you laughing? We've got coal mines already out here that are just stopped.
I'm I'm laughing in pain, Doc.
Laughing in pain.
Okay.
I've given you pain.
Yes.
Brain damage.
Doc, we
Do we need to get a
can't
surgeon
use
for you?
we can't use the gigafactory for this. We just can't.
Then what good is the gigafactory if we can't use it?
Everything but nuclear.
Okay, I thought we decided off stream. Here we go again, guys. Help me out here. I thought we decided off stream that we would do the things that made sense to do in the gigafactory, and then do final assembly work, like for the uranium fuel rods, out on site.
That's what you proposed, and that happened here on stream.
Okay, and we transport the industrial beams and the electromagnetic control rods and the AI limiters out to the site and do the final assembly for the fuel rods on site. And that's not what you think we ought to do?
So making 15 encased industrial beams is a total of 6 machines in the gigafactory.
Uh-huh.
Which means we have to design an I/O system for just 15 for six things. We have to find a way to get it in, get it out, everything else. We are building significantly more temporary stuff than we are permanent stuff in this.
I didn't feel that they were going to be permanent. I didn't feel they were going to be temporary.
Yeah.
I thought they would just stay there and be added to as we wanted to increase production at the gigafactory. If you think it's too much, we can just go out to the site and start building it out there.
I
I'm
personally
not
would
against that.
I'd personally much prefer that, and the reason is it's because I don't know where to put them in the gigafactory because we haven't planned it. We haven't planned how to get stuff to the gigafactory, out of the gigafactory, how to move it up and down floors. And
You hear this language, guys? I'm turning him into a true manager. A true manager that actually thinks ahead.
okay, Doc, you're fired.
All right, let's go out to the site. Can I be rehired as your employee then?
No thanks.
Okay. I'm changing to a hover pack so that I can get out of the doldrums here.
Sounds good. Giga nuclear? Asked Cookie Chan. So, Megalith, we have one of those pure recipes. We don't have the rest, but we are still looking for them.
Okay.
So,
Which pure recipe is asking about? Okay.
He
Having a,
listed a whole bunch of them.
radiation manufacturing where you live is a bad idea because you can be poisoned.
so I had built the water extraction where you had originally planned to have the factory.
Yeah. Right.
So,
And the water extraction is necessary because we have to have it close by the, close by the power plants, right?
right.
Okay. So that decision was not a bad one, right?
Yeah. As long as we don't go crazy and try to put it in the gigafactory again. Cookie says, gaming with Rob, because he robbed the stream again. Yeah, they are really useful, Megalith. We actually wanted to get the pure copper for our copper powder we're producing. Because, of course, you need tons of copper powder. Oh, speaking of, Doc, we can go upgrade our copper powder. Because we wanted to overclock those fully, and we can do that now.
Okay. I'm trying to catch a ride. I'm not being very successful. All right. Well, I'm going to have to do the same nonsense to go up here then.
Oh, I can't find it.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
where is the, if I looked at my map, are you at the uranium place?
No.
Okay.
I'm currently flying in the middle of nowhere because I don't remember.
Uh-oh. You don't remember where we were going to put it? Okay.
Yeah, I just landed in the middle of the jungle, middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you should be able to fly using the hover pack.
Yeah, if I stay close to a power pole. Problem is, do we... From where I'm at now and where you... Oh, forget it. Okay, I'm going to have to get the other map because I can't figure out where... I mean, you're not where it was, where it is. Okay. All right, I'm going to go off stream just a second here, grab the interactive map,
Okay.
pull it over. Okay, what? We had decided to put it over here, I believe.
If you grab the new save file, you should see.
I should see something I've built there, huh? At least see the platform.
You should see. Well, my water extractor should be nearby.
Right, the ones Cookie Shan actually is blessed as being A+.
Being good enough. Yeah. JJ Bestis says, "Hello, Doc. How's it going?"
Doing good. Okay, hover pack would work there. Try to get them as soon as possible. I'm not quite sure what he's asking.
The pure recipes.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Look how long it's taking to load our save file now, guys. This is crazy. I'm getting worried for the game.
You know, Garrett with his insane lighting.
Yeah. That's a lot of data.
Okay.
All right, there's where it
There
is
it
with all the
is.
water extractors. Can you see my screen, Robert?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And exactly west of there is where we're gonna build.
Right over here. Yep. And we got an impure coal node there, and a normal coal node a little bit farther. What else are we looking? We're looking for iron and copper as well. Let me look at putting iron and copper on the screen as well. I don't care about bauxite. I don't care about rock quartz at the moment. I do care about uranium and copper and iron. Oh, we need limestone as well. Okay.
Cookie Chan says that getting approval for a build is very difficult. I should put that on my resume.
Obviously, you're a good obstructor. Yeah, that one went right over his head, didn't it, guys? Ah, he missed it. He has been silenced with my brilliance.
Wow.
My arm's not broken yet. I can still pat my back even more if you want me to. Okay, so I'm sitting over here, and I need to get over here. Wow. There's a power cable going through here. Wow, that's a weird looking power cable. Okay, I guess I just need to start running, and I'm going southwest to here. There's a normal copper ore close by. We're gonna have a hard time getting the sulfur there.
Okay, so Chillstep is saying that our sound is a bit low.
Okay.
Okay. If we can get confirmation from one or two other people, is this low compared to like the ads you might be getting? Or is it compared to other tabs you have open? If so, we can definitely adjust our volume. Hello, Caffeinated. This is a bonus stream. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
This is a technical difficulties bonus stream, the best kind of bonus stream.
Yep, one where we try to get all the issues resolved before we start live streaming full time on Monday. And I mean full time. I want to hit between 30 and 40 hours of actual streaming time that week. So, okay.
Volume, bestest.
Yep. Looking.
Voice volume is a bit low, so game volume is okay comparatively. Okay, let me turn up this mix a little bit. Tell me guys how that fixed. I just bumped it up a little bit. Caffeinated and Bestest say it's fine. A couple others say it's quite low, including Volocrum.
Okay.
It's low compared to other things. Okay, you know what I can do? I can do a little bit of each. I can turn down other volumes just a slight bit, and I can turn us up a slight bit. How about that?
Okay. Good.
The real question is what it sounds like to you guys when Doc walks in front of a hypertube.
Yep. So now I've got the gain told. Did you adjust the gain and everything on the? Because I can put up my decibel level still on mine.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. So, you want me to leave my mixer just the way it is for the moment?
Yes,
anyway?
please.
Okay.
Wait, your mixer? What mixer?
My sound mixer, my soundboard.
Your soundboard is not currently being used.
My soundboard is not currently being used. Guess
Yeah.
what?
It's like giving the younger brother the disconnected controller so he can play with you.
Yeah.
That's what that one's for.
Oh, poor Garrett. He's off doing homework. He can't have any fun with us right now.
Cookie Chan says, if you stream full time, there won't be enough time for me to sleep 4 times full-time jobs anymore. Oof.
Yeah, that week you might be low on sleep there, Cookie.
Well, just to be clear, we're doing for 1 week. This is not a permanent thing. He is not a full-time streamer.
Not yet, but I'm gonna get there. And Robert's having nightmares whenever I say that.
Less of a nightmare, just more of a heart attack, you know? See, our video upload schedule for next year is going to be a fair bit more intense than what it has been in 2024.
Yep.
So, I mean...
Because we are not slowing down on Satisfactory much. But we are adding Minecraft at the same rate that we're doing Satisfactory. And so we're going to continue doing Satisfactory, of course. We're not going to be streaming Minecraft as much, but we'll definitely be putting out videos at about the rate that we'd expect with Minecraft. Isn't that about right, Robert?
Yeah, I think that's about accurate.
And that'll be starting February, the beginning of February 1st or 5th or
Yeah, somewhere in there.
somewhere in there. Ooh, this is an interesting biome.
Yeah, a
the
lot of
lily
stuff to
pad
clear.
biome. Pardon? Starting up a 108 hours challenge, huh?
No, thank you.
What's a 108 hours?
Just
challenge?
108. Just... Yeah, I think I hit like 55 hours once, and I was getting really loopy.
Was that like 24-hour type?
Yeah, a little over 2 days, you know.
You know, one time we did a marathon for playing in the band.
Uh-huh.
So we did a band marathon, a 100-hour band marathon in high school. I was in charge of it.
Oh, okay.
So I had to keep everybody running in shifts and had to provide areas for everybody to sleep in the high school gymnasium. And the band kept on going. So.
So, JJ, Doc, I've already been roundly criticized for this, but Doc is starting with vanilla Minecraft because he has never played Minecraft before. And so I'm forcing him to stick with vanilla Minecraft until he learns a decent amount about it. And then we'll move on likely to the create mod, then maybe all the mods, and there's a couple of others that are great, but yeah.
Robert, are you at the place we're building the...
Let me double check the map, but I'm pretty close.
You're
Yeah,
pretty close,
I'm
so-
at the eastern edge of where we're going to be building.
Okay, so if I point myself at you, I don't have to keep looking at the map over and over.
Sure. I'm using an explorer currently to knock down a whole bunch of vegetation.
You're using an Explorer for that?
Yeah, because it just totally gets rid of the pink trees
Oh, really?
and a lot of the smaller brush.
Okay.
It doesn't take out any of the big trees, but we'll have to.
Yeah,
notice those.
you kind of come to an abrupt stop on the big trees.
Yeah, Mosquito Man says create mod. Yep, definitely. Yep, that's definitely on the list. But you know, it was. We were talking about how to manufacture a bed a couple weeks ago. So we have a little ways to go.
All right. Picked up a hard drive and a slug along the way, Robert, and I'm getting out of here because it is hot with radiation.
Caffeinated says, this is what two monitors was made for. Simultaneous multi-platform viewing.
There you go.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we're... by the way, for those of you who are unaware, we just started streaming on Twitch about a week ago now. No, a little bit less than. And we are... One of the reasons why we're actually streaming tonight is we have to stream a minimum number of days before we can get monetized on Twitch. So if anybody would like to join us over there on Twitch, we would really appreciate it. And I'm going to give you guys a link to our channel here in just a moment.
You haven't powered any of these up yet, though, have you?
I haven't powered nothing.
Okay. And it looks like you just barely started with building the water tower here. Or building the wall to get them up to the next level, put it that way. So, folks, this on screen is just the water consumption, filling this water consumption needs for the power plants. So, we've gotten this far. We just have a lot of other infrastructure to build. A lot of other infrastructure to build.
Caffeinated says, so far, a mere 12 million people have suggested Doc try the Create mod.
Yes. Yes. Everybody is roundly and soundly recommended the Create mod.
Yep.
And we got a bunch of quartz. Coming.
What color should they be coated, Cookie?
For water?
Yep. Cookie says we need to color code them, so what color should they be?
They should be blue, I would assume.
Yeah. Like, I color coded back in the aluminum factory. They just didn't look good, like this solid blue. Maybe it was just the shade of blue I chose, but they just didn't look good. And so I have to follow both kind of the aesthetic side as well as.
So the customizer, what do you do to color it? You choose a swatch?
I think, yes, you use a swatch just like anything else.
So maybe this swatch here, the aqua blue and white? What do you think of that color?
I could try to match that aqua blue. Yeah. That might be better.
I just chose one of the default palettes there. I didn't monkey with it at all.
Well, see if you can apply it. Uh-oh. Wow.
Now it's saying we're only 5 seconds live now. Okay. It dropped and...
Yep. Stream died and I think it's recovering.
Yes, it's recovering. But we dropped from 54 people watching on... 54 people watching to 42 people in an instant. And the viewers are coming back on Twitch.
Yeah, looks like you guys missed about 30 seconds of conversation there. For some reason, Twitch dropped. I think YouTube's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And Doc, as soon as you're done with this, we could set blue to being the default color for the pipes. So when we first build them, they'll be this color.
Okay.
I forgot about default color swatches.
For water pipes or for all pipes?
It'd be for all pipes, and then we'll manually change the ones that aren't for water.
Okay.
So, sorry for the technical difficulties there. This is one of the things that we're...
And we're back up to 68 viewers again, so...
Awesome.
Looks like 21 on Twitch, because I have a Twitch window open over here.
Okay. I am
I am so pleased to see the number of people on Twitch. This is just amazing, you know, because we're brand spanking new on Twitch, and we got some crossover. True, I'm not quite sure how much that is. It's probably, you know, a substantial amount, but
that's fine. YouTube lag too. Okay, so it wasn't just. It was definitely us. It wasn't Twitch. Well, at some point when we're rich, we'll have enough money to force Google to run a fiber line out into the middle of absolute nowhere for us. Yeah, Caffeinated, I set the factory colors for Doc, because I thought that'd be cool to have a different color factory, but yeah, just haven't touched it since. Are you just hanging out down there having fun?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
No, I'm coloring pipes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just hanging out here coloring pipes all the way.
I'm doing burnouts with my Explorer, taking down all the plants.
Doing burnouts. That's too funny.
Strangely enough.
My parents used to get so angry when I do that.
Well,
but I did it in a real car.
Yeah. I'm not doing it in your driveway.
Yep.
I did want to ask the collective wisdom of our viewers. I am entirely new to streaming on Twitch and don't really pay attention to chat when I'm watching Twitch. Are there any recommended essentials when it comes to for bots, for spam management, for anything on Twitch? Because I know that's a little bit bigger of an issue than it is on YouTube.
Nobody would ever spam our channel, would they?
They'll spam anywhere. There are some, and I have to imagine they're like, 13-year-old kids who are just getting excited, who love to run to every live channel, and they'll spam their own link to their own chat in our channel and in other people's channels, thinking that that'll grab people, and, stuff like that.
All right. I believe I have colorized all of the pipes.
Okay.
Okay. So, what would you have... At what point are you that you could use some help?
We just need to keep on clearing out this area. So if you want to make your way up here, we have a whole lot of poo towers.
Up here being up where the direction the tower goes, where you're putting,
yes,
going to put the pipes up?
Due west of where you are. I'm dead.
You're dead. What'd you do?
Did
you fall?
Sometimes when you're blowing things up, you just fire it off a little too early. Whoops. Blow up an obelisk in my face.
Oh, ooh, that had to hurt.
Yeah. Okay, see you later, Cookie Chan.
She is gonna go to bed.
So set up Streamlabs, okay? So I've been playing around with Stream Elements because they do donation links and they do some overlays. Mm-hmm. What does Streamlabs? Because I know Streamlabs has their own fork of OBS, but we're using kind of the OG OBS. Is there anything that Streamlabs does independently from OBS that's helpful? You did mean Stream Elements. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we worked on setting up Stream Elements this morning. They're verifying bank accounts and so forth at this point. So.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. Robert, what do I do now? I can't get all the way up the cliff. So what do I do?
Get good. 7 TV is a must-have. Don't they do emotes and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Looks like with this disconnect, maybe that was an intentional restream thing or something because there's hardly any latency now.
Huh, interesting. An intentional thing, maybe?
Franker's faces for emotes. Interesting. Yeah, we're still working on our setup here because we're now using multiple PCs. You know, trying to figure out how we get allow Doc to still see his a preview of the stream before it goes out. So
yeah,
that'll be interesting.
It's going to take a little bit to get that far. Okay, you already opened this drop pod. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Still trying to figure out where you're clearing land at.
Just north of you.
Just north. That's okay. Over by the aluminum factory?
Yeah, between you and the aluminum factory. Like just down off those cliffs.
You're clearing this area just down here?
Yep. Franker allows for a wide range of emotes outside of Twitch. Okay.
Okay, so would you like me to start cutting down trees?
I think that's kind of the way to go. I started over here in this this clearing just a little bit farther east,
Okay.
but we have to keep on clearing all these trees out. So.
Okay. I hope I have enough biofuel. If not, we can make some.
I think I threw a bunch in the depot a while back. And you know, we can always just blow trees out. I would make jokes about being an eco-terrorist right about now, but I think California's having those issues for real at the moment. I did get Doc to agree to purchase a pack, have an artist draw some emotes for us.
Mm-hmm. Why did we not do that?
Because I never finished the list of what emotes we wanted, and the hard part is just.
Okay, it's not that I dropped the ball.
No. In fact, I even leveraged Cookie Channel a little bit ago, and she gave some great ideas of what emotes we could add. So I guess I'll open the floor to anybody who is. These would be Doc customized emotes with a cartoon Doc face. If anybody has any suggestions of a Doc specific emote you'd like to have, we have one for Doc drinking a Monster, of course. Caffeinated messaged me on Discord.
Yeah.
You have an idea about? He says he can probably draw Doc motes.
Really?
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Much prefer to work with somebody who watches the stream than a random person. The best part about this is the fact that Doc doesn't really know what any of these emotes are normally. You know? And so there'll be all sorts of funny conversations of me trying to remember the exact origin of these and doing in order to try to explain them properly. You
Yeah,
know?
okay. And laughing all the way because I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm wandering all over here. I just hope that I'm still in the area that we're supposed to be.
Yeah. I mean, deforestation is good for everybody, so if you get out of range, it's okay.
Yeah, especially if you're living near California woods and you're afraid of wildfires consuming your home.
Yeah.
A little bit of deforestation would have gone a long way to saving a lot of homes. I mean, I consider forest management important as a priority. The trees are healthier, the trees are stronger, they become a resource rather than a hindrance. Anyway, I think there should be a healthy balance between the people that want to preserve and the people who want to conserve.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you certainly don't have to cut everything down, but at the same time, you should, you should manage it instead of letting it manage itself.
Yeah. Okay. JJ, I'll take a look at those after the stream and we'll.
Oh boy, JG Best East. Interesting. 3 of the main theme emotes that I would say you need are 2 XD. Okay. Well, very good. And you said, Robert, you'd take a look at those and help me understand what's going on, because
Yeah.
the area of emotes is totally new to me. Okay.
So it's like I want to destroy all this, but there is the fact that, weirdly enough, in Satisfactory, because on the client side, your client defaults to loading everything and then has to be told what to unload, right? Yeah, there's actually less lag in areas where you haven't deforested. So oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Doc. I think we've just about cleared this place pretty darn good.
Think so? Okay. Why don't you start laying down the foundation where you want it, and I'll just keep on. Oh, guess what? My bags are full.
And then what are you going to do with that other than just leave it in the hub?
I mean, we could easily put together, I could gather quick constructors to just process it all so that it's in usable format, just in usable format. I could do that. No answer? Okay.
Sure. I think we're better off just throwing it all
Where
away.
Where are we starting the foundation? I'm not seeing.
Okay.
Sorry.
I haven't built anything yet.
Okay, so basically this whole area here that I'm looking at, I'm looking toward the aluminum plant and toward the hydroelectric plants.
Yeah, I'm at the water, and I'm just going to quickly build the wall all the way up.
Oh, you're building it up to get it over the wall, over the
Yeah,
cliff.
and so I'm going to link it up there, and yeah, we can
Okay.
go from that. Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, so once you get it over the wall.
And Art J says, "Hey Doc, maybe if you got time, please make a video about which art recipe is the best for late game."
Which what recipe?
Alt
Which?
recipe.
Oh boy.
We were definitely wanting to do some long form
Yeah.
tutorials beginning this year. So
Um, yes, we wanted to do a little bit more long form tutorials, yes.
okay, Doc,
Yes, yes.
do you see this
I see
platform
it.
coming out?
I see it.
Now we can definitely drop this down by quite a bit, right?
We could.
Once we're over this cliff, or we could build it this high if you'd like. I don't.
How about if we just build it that high? Because that high is still not higher than some of these cliffs around that I'm standing on. Can you see where I'm standing over here?
Oh,
See-
you're way over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
So you were thinking this area in between here, and yeah,
We're
definitely.
basically linking up really close to the aluminum plant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make a platform big enough here to process the biofuel, and after I'm done with that, we'll go ahead and I'll get the biofuel processing.
Yes, exactly, Volocrum. We'd be 100% inviting David Olo to help out with that.
Yeah, let's keep things in house, especially if we got a bunch of poor college students that need the money. We can do that instead of hiring somebody we don't know. Or if we just have dads raising a family or whatever needs, let's just use the people we have here.
Yeah. On that one, we were talking about. David Olo's done all the research on alt recipes. Done a whole lot of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So.
And Art J just became a member. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Captain says, "Not a college student, but I enjoy money."
Well, you're probably not rich either, so
Yeah.
money is good.
And JJ says, also Doc wanted to say thank you for the video about coal. I've always had problems with my coal being backed up and not enough water.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to start pumping the water up.
Cool. These don't cut down. Doggone it, they don't. Really?
What's the problem?
Fine. Well, I've got a bush through my floor that I don't want to be there,
Okay.
and it won't. There it goes. I finally found the hitbox for it.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay, so we'll get back to my hot chocolate mug here, and I want to put some production here, and I want to put an assembler there. Let's move back just a little bit. Yeah, right on that joint, and there, and there. And all of them have an input there, and logistics, and I need a smart splitter, and I want to put a smart splitter
So are you just getting rid of the junk in your inventory?
mostly yes.
Oh, okay.
That's mostly what I'm accomplishing by doing this, yes.
Well, I tell you what, JJ, are you in our Discord? Because if you are, we'd love to see some pictures of what you have built and maybe a before and after image of your coal factory if you have it. That'd be really fun to watch to see the transformation of the coal plant. Awesome. And we go silent as soon as we actually start trying to build something. Brain cells can only operate on one thing at a time.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I've kind of gone quiet.
I've done the exact same thing.
And I'm not. I just want to get rid of all this bush.
Well, tell me as soon as you're done, because we have a question.
We have a question.
Oh, we have a technical question.
Let me get to my thing here, and I'll do control on the weeds. Okay, come on. There we go. Weeds, wood, leaves, wood, and there's no mycelium. That's fine.
Did you use a particular swatch for the tubes?
I did.
Swatch 18?
Let me look at the number. Customizer. Yes, it was swatch 18.
Cool.
Okay, so this one's definitely going to be biomass from leaves. Let this be biomass from wood. And this will be biomass.
Suddenly, I'm losing all sorts of frames from my computer.
Really? That's not good.
Yeah, man, I'm not down like 5 frames per second. I'm just standing here.
Oh, dear.
Ugh.
Is that because you're all of a sudden starting to build something that's important or something?
I have no idea why.
Okay, so the center output is going to be...
Man. What is the problem?
And the right output is going to be... That should be clear down the bottom because it should be wood. And then the left output can go ahead and be... leave that one at leaves for now. No, I don't want to make it leaves. We're just going to leave it nothing at the moment. Okay.
Ah, there we go. My game crashed.
It finally crashed?
Something was going on there. I just like finally gave up the ghost. Okay, so Doc, we waited long enough to answer this person's question.
Okay, what do we got?
Malcolm says, any tips on how to move from my starter factory resources? How to move my starter factory resources to a new big factory. First playthrough, I just unlocked the trains.
Okay, I got your notification that you were kicked. How do you move it from the one factory to rebuild at a new factory?
Yeah, how do you move the resources?
How do you move the resources? Gosh. basically you can construct the new transport over to the new place first. You know, by putting a splitter or something in there. If you're transporting by, um, by conveyor, so that you don't miss a beat there. And then you slow it once you get the infrastructure built at the new factory after moving the resources to the new factory. Then start slowly deconstructing, going back and getting rid of the other stuff and collecting those resources and moving them forward. So basically, you're just, it's an arduous task, but you have to really construct and then deconstruct. So, okay, I hope that helps. I see your diagram there of your.
Yeah, I want to know what's the bottleneck in my PC. Because
I'm not seeing a clear bottleneck yet at all.
yeah, nothing's really showing a clear bottleneck, but man.
Except you do have the big spike in the upper right hand, what that
And that's
is.
just networking.
That's just networking, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm ready to power these up, and I want to see, did I collect any mycelia? Yes, I did. Okay. So there is mycelia that I need to put in here. And let's sort all these and see if I got everything. Okay.
We don't have the same exact setup. I have a Intel 12th Gen 12700K, I think, CPU. Like, that should be plenty beef enough for anything.
All right. Have we got power over to this side of the wall yet? Or do I need to retrieve it from where over at the plant factory? Okay.
Yeah, it should be plenty good enough, JJ.
And then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to try to land on this little stick you got there. I'm going to put a power switch right here on this switch. We can move it later if we want to. Or I can just build it out toward, I'm going to build a part. I'm going to zoom it out this direction.
My CPU hasn't been above 50C this entire time.
Good. That's actually pretty doggone good.
Yeah, like temperature-wise, I'm fine. CPU is, oscillates. It hits kind of like the 35-40%. So it doesn't feel like the CPU is the bottleneck. I have a 4070 Ti in there, and it spikes, but it's not super high.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And I have a 4070 Ti and then a 2060, I believe, is the other one.
Yeah.
I have more memory than Robert has, but that doesn't seem to be an issue with this game. My CPU is one level higher. His is 12th gen, mine's 13th gen. So my PC just is a bit newer. His PC plows through things just fine usually.
Yeah, I do all of Doc's editing on here without any issues.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally only Statisfactory that has these issues. And Art says, thinks something might be wrong with it. He has an Intel Core i9 Gen 11, never crashes. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. i9s are really good, really performant chips, though. But
have you ever had a problem in bringing one power into A versus B, Robert?
They're technically the same.
Okay.
Although, typically we're doing the mains powers on A and the switched powers on B.
Okay, so maybe I ought to turn this around and put it on the other side. I'm just going to put it at the end. Okay, I'll just deconstruct this and just put it here.
Yeah, and Vulcan, the whole idea is that we just separated it off. So we actually, today for the first time, are running... the stream is being run on a different PC. It is no longer being run on my PC today, which is awesome.
And that has allowed Robert to actually get a lot better frame rate on his PC with not having to double task those issues. But boy,
until this crash.
Yeah, boy. It was a hard go to get everything set up properly. So, all right, I'm about ready to just go grab some power.
Cool. I'm back at the piping.
Yep, and I've got a power pole that's just kind of hanging out in the middle over here.
It's the monkey. He says, "What's up,
Hey.
Doc?"
Hi. Someday we're going to actually get the
Get the soundboard working.
get the sound working for that. Wire's too long, it says. Doggone it. All right, I could do there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mostly. Well, the weird thing is it's affecting frame rate, not like lag or latency. There's no rubber banding, but it's at its worst when I'm in an area really far away from docking the map.
Yeah, and that I find that kind of interesting, but
Yeah.
oh well.
And it's an issue that Garrett doesn't have it, and Garrett has an ancient PC.
Yeah, Garrett hasn't been able to upgrade his PC for a little bit longer than us.
Yeah.
But, you know, if his streams start getting successful, then maybe he'll be able to afford it sooner. I don't know. Or when he graduates from school, maybe he'll get a great job and support us all instead of us having to worry about it.
Yep. So we have another technical question here.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely missed reading out what our response was from Malcolm after you talked to him about transferring resources. He said, "That's the answer I was looking for. Thank you so much. Just wanted that was the way to do it. But if Doc says that's the best way, then that's the best way.
Then it's the best way." Wow, that's confidence.
That's confidence, isn't it?
You know? Well, and I'm going to be in the same situation here very shortly because we've made this gigafactory, and suddenly we've got to, you know, figure out how we're going to move all our production from the mega factory to the gigafactory.
Yeah.
Because what drives me nuts about the mega factory is we got to the point where as we were building, we weren't balancing everything, and because things weren't balanced, there's a lot of conveyor belts that are just not moving all the way through the factory.
Yep.
And gosh, I hate that because I hate inefficiencies.
Especially in a factory game.
Yeah, especially when it's a game and you should be able to figure it out real easy.
Okay, so we have another question from Phenomenal. From Phenomenal One.
Okay.
What's your advice if you're upgrading from minor Mark 2s to 3s? You've already built factories to use the new supplies. When you have already built factories to use the new supplies without rebuilding, is that possible? So I think it's a question of, do you build a brand new factory when you upgrade, or what?
No, we never built new factories when we upgraded. The manifold structure allows you to increase the amount of production pretty much at will. And so generally what I would say is that you upgrade them and then you go ahead and use the capacity of the new belts by increasing the miner that's feeding it or the other production lines that are feeding it. But it takes a little bit of a planning ahead in order to do that because you have to build your manifold structure with enough room to add to the manifold if you need to. And by manifold I mean, the line of the line of constructors or manufacturers or assemblers that you have. You have to have the ability to, increase those lines. And to do so, of course, you've got to be able to plan enough to to leave space. So,
Yeah, that's one of the things we got wrong with the mega factory is we didn't really look at how long the lines, especially for like a manufacturer, would be. And so they were made so short we could get like 4 manufacturers in that entire length, and that just hampers everything we ever make past tier 2 or 3. So
somebody's saying on here, I reckon Doc would enjoy Nomacraft.
that's not one I've heard of before.
That's not one I've heard before, so I'm gonna have to look that one up. Ever contemplated using balancers here and there? Yeah. I don't do it very often, do I, Robert?
No, we don't really have a ton of need for it.
But we do want to use balancers in our new factory, at least load balancers. Haven't we talked about load balancers?
Yes, we have. Like, one of the big deals is one of the big limitations that we have for the mega factory is the fact that we only I'll take ownership of it. I only planned to have one line of any given good. And so when we got to later when we need a whole bunch of iron, all of our iron lines are totally blocked up. So in order to ensure that we have enough iron, we have to have multiple lines. Well, we also then don't want to have every single line has to be dedicated to one thing. We want to be able to balance it between a whole bunch of different stuff. So yes, load balancers are a big deal.
Yeah, they are a big deal, and frankly, we need to make them more of a big deal simply because we've got a lot to do, a lot to. Oh, I'm going to be right in the way if I put it there, aren't I? I'm going to destroy that.
Okay.
I need to end it. I need to put this one on this side of it. Are you going to have to go any wider than what I'm seeing over there already, Robert?
Just the pipes, no.
Okay. Okay. And so then I'm going to go across the platform over here and put it right here on the corner. All right, now, there it is. There is my little bio factory here.
Well, I tell you what, JJ, it's going to be quite a while before Doc gets onto modded stuff. But you can go ahead and give us the link. Just don't expect him to jump right into it. He's still got to learn the base game, and that might go for, who knows how long.
CurseForge link for Nomacraft.
Yeah.
What's CurseForge?
CurseForge is the general repository for Minecraft mods.
For Minecraft mods.
Yeah.
So Nomacraft is Minecraft?
Yeah, it's a Minecraft mod.
It is a Minecraft mod. Oh, okay.
Or I should say it's a suite of mods made for Minecraft.
Okay.
Excuse me? Is there a problem, sir?
I was just writing it down.
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking to my build again, Doc.
You're talking to your build. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I mean, I talk to my coding. I talk to my computer.
Uh-huh.
I talk to myself. Is that kind of what's going on?
Basically.
Okay.
Except you actually try to work things out with your inanimate objects.
With my inner self?
Oh, definitely not my inner self. No, I'm yelling at the computer.
Yeah. I was doing a lot of talking to myself lately. With all the problems that were going, it was more like grumbling to myself.
Yeah. So somebody asked, do we do any Satisfactory mods? And yes, we do.
Yeah, we do have one Satisfactory mod. This particular Satisfactory mod we do. What is this one called? Temporal Perception Configurator?
Or Sky UI.
Sky UI is the name of the mod. We like to keep it daytime. And the reason we do generally is because when I film, it's really, really disconcerting to the user if he cuts out a little bit of the fluff in the middle, and all of a sudden it's gone from day to night in a flash. So if we keep it all daytime, it flows a lot better in the editing process. So we use that. Plus, it's kind of hard to build in the dark.
Yeah. And we had one that was suggested by Alexa last time we played.
Yeah.
Structural something. And we'll almost definitely be adding that here shortly.
Definitely. She showed us a few screenshots of the extra pieces of construction material that you can make, like roofs and walls, and in the different shapes that you just don't have with the plain vanilla structural solutions. Yes, that you just don't have with the base program. So we'll be doing that, definitely.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's our default swatch, and that's what we use for the ground. Except, in order to get it to be that white, we set the color when you're. So this is something that people kind of discovered only a few months ago, and my computer's horribly lagging again. Come on.
You're about ready to crash again.
And Doc, if you look at my hardware monitor, it's not doing anything.
No, it's not changing much at all, except the throughput. The data throughput on your network is up and down and up and down, and,
Yeah.
and it's looking like it's getting very erratic.
So anyway,
When you said it was starting to mess up.
I'm going to take over the camera for a second so we can show
Okay.
off how we got this to work, okay? And I'm going to do this not with... So in order to get this swatch to work and look so bright, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to come down to this purple one, and I'm going to select it for just a second. I'm going to paint one of these that color. So you see it's not that white, right? Well, what I'm going to do to that swatch, we're going to come here to the color, we're going to edit it, and in this one right here, you see it only goes to 0. We're going to set this to be -10, and we're going to set this one to be 10. Okay? And then we're going to paint it, and now it's white. So you can actually go beyond the boundaries of what it sets. It's not just 0 to 1, and that's how you get super vibrant colors.
Okay.
So, yep. I saw that on some YouTube short or something. Not a Doc one, but, because he doesn't do decoration stuff.
No, I leave that to other guys that are much, much better at the decorating stuff than I am.
Yeah. We tried our hand at, like, a couple of decorating shorts, and they're like, yeah, Gramps, that's okay. We don't need to learn how to decorate from the 1970s.
Hey. Hey. Aww. Sometimes you're just mean.
I'm sorry.
He's just getting a few hits in to get ahead of the challenges, the things that I tell him.
Mm-hmm.
Or should I say the insults I hurl at him.
Okay, Doc. All the water is here. I need to go put some pumps on it. But it's here.
Okay.
turn. Are you still handling all that silly biomass?
I'm just finishing up with it. Yeah, now I've got a. Yeah, I've got it all.
Silly biomass.
Yeah, but now we'll have enough. I mean, I could even put a. I don't know if we have. We need it in our. If we need it in the depot or not. Ah, God. Solid biofuel is nothing's in there. No solid biofuel. So I'm going to dump it in. I'm going to make a depot here and dump it in a depot.
Cool.
And that's under logistics, isn't it? I don't make depots every day. Are they special? Where do you find the depots?
Storage.
Yeah, storage is under organization. There it is, right there. Okay.
Glad you found it.
Yep.
Oh, this hurts. I'm building 10 pipes.
You're building 10 pipes?
I have 10 pipes here, right?
Right.
I had to power up all 10. And to put power on all 10, you
Your power
need
pole carries 10.
exactly 10, but that power pole needs to have it in and out. And anyway. Sad.
All right. The depot is getting biomass. Doggone it. All right. I didn't finish the step here. Okay. And I really didn't want to do it that way. Doggone it. I blew that. I blew that really bad. And production and constructor.
Well, Doc, I have to say I am happy with how few issues we've had.
With the stream?
With the stream. I think the
Yeah.
stream's doing just fine.
It is doing good.
So, yeah. We've actually already streamed as more than what we said we were going to.
Isn't that too bad? Or do you have somewhere to get to? Or do you want to keep going?
Well, we were going to record something else today, but I think that time is too far spent for that.
Too far spent to do something else, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can get a
There we go.
conveyor into here. Invalid belt shape. Doggone it.
So JJ says, also I must admit, I love all your stuff. It's so neat. If you see my spaghetti, it's going to cause you pain.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well,
Hey, I've made bad spaghetti too.
you should
Believe
watch
me.
his Update 8 series that was was basically 1 year ago. It was terrible. It was so, like, I had to argue with Doc to tell him to put things on foundations. It's like, come on,
What's a foundation?
why do I... And then when you learned, it was still just like, but why?
It took me a while to grasp the concept of organization, so I could understand the concept of making sure that you had your just-in-time production and you had just enough product to get it into the where you needed it. But I still had a hard time with the idea that it had to look pretty too.
Yeah, which aesthetics. At one level, aesthetics is purely unimportant. But as we're getting up into this complexity, any lack of organization kills the entire build after a bit,
Yeah, that's true. But I had to feel that. I couldn't just do it just 'cause. I had to do it 'cause I understood it,
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I think that your Update 8 series was so much fun. Both for me to edit and for people to watch.
Yeah.
Another reason why I'm excited for Doc to get in Minecraft. I can make fun of him again.
Is that it?
That's definitely a part of it.
A big part of it, it sounds like.
So, Mosquito Man asks, "Hey Doc, are you a grandpa or just a father? Sorry if it's rude to ask."
Well, guess what? I am a grandfather of 13 and a great-grandfather in May of my first great-grandchild. So, yeah, I'm a grandfather. And I was a father of 5. So, everything is just way cool in that respect.
Yeah. He's going to be one of those who sits in the middle of the living room in his recliner with a family photo with like 100 people surrounding him.
That'll be neat.
Yeah. Doc will never PvP, JJ. That's just not going to happen.
Never PvP?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fingers don't.
He's tried little bits. And
Yep.
Christmas must be chaos. Well, luckily, most of that chaos is in one household, and that household is allowed to do Christmas on their own.
So, to your question, Robert, am I done
Yes, sir.
fiddling with my little biomass fuel creator machinery?
Uh-huh.
No.
Is that all we're doing today? We're not doing nuclear, guys. We're actually playing with biomass.
Isn't that kind of a weird... Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Get it taken care of.
All right.
Michael showed up. And he says, "Hey there, folks. Do you have a guide on how your mall is set up?"
Guide on how your mall is set up. Well,
No?
no, not a guide. Although we sure wish we had done better. I mean, we set it up in an area we thought would be plenty of space. And like one of my prior videos says, if you think you have plenty of space, double it. In our case, we probably should have said triple it or quadruple it.
Yeah.
Because we thought we had plenty of space, so we doubled it. And wish we had more space. That's why we're building the other factory. So, but it's hard. It's hard to build a big factory at the beginning when you don't have the resources to build a big factory. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We were really hurting for concrete just to build anything big enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, you should have seen the things we did to make sure we had enough concrete. Man, that was just crazy. All right, everything is processing here. We've got 2 containers that we can put stuff into. As we're clearing out more land, we can go ahead and put the stuff in there. And it's going into the depot so we can use it for our jetpacks, or not our jetpacks, so we can use it for our saws to make more of it.
Cool.
All right, we've just about got water up here. And if you boy, you've got a lot of network traffic going on right now. See that?
Yep.
If you could, Robert, move
Yes, sir.
that to the left-hand side so I can see the...
Oh, yeah, I can get it off your screen now.
See, in our setup, I've got a television. Oh, it's about a 40-inch television that's just beyond my monitors. And it's a television that Robert and I can each take over. We got an HDMI switch on it, so I can use it or he can use it to share a particular monitor on our screen, on that screen. And so Robert has scoped out from the Statisfactory calculator all the things that it takes to make the factory, the nuclear factory, the nuclear power plant that we want to make. So one of those things, of course, is the amount of water resources that are sitting here. But in order to make the factory, we also need to build, steel beams and electromagnetic control rods and, AI limiters and on and on and on it goes. So because of that, I have that monitor up there so I can reference it and keep on track. So it's 4:54. When did we start, Robert? We've
been live for, well, this says 2 hours.
Okay, you've got one that says 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Restream says 53 minutes and Twitch says
Yeah,
58 minutes, but your OBS says the full 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have...
That's about the time we got, right?
Yeah, that's about the time we have. So we really, I think we're ready for Monday. I think we can do this on Monday without much of a problem. I think you and I need to get together and talk and see exactly what we're going to build on this platform that we've created.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to go out this direction and clear some more trees, which is a good reason to have that biofuel plant there so that I can get it out of my bags without throwing it away.
Okay. So before you go to say your goodbyes, I want to plug two things.
Okay.
To everybody in chat. One, today, or as we said earlier, we are now streaming on Twitch, and if you are not currently in Twitch, I'm going to drop you guys a link to our Twitch stream. If you guys like to watch over there, you can. If you don't really care for Twitch, that's just fine. Stay with YouTube. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna keep streaming on YouTube as well. But we want this to be available for you in case you want to watch over there in the future. Okay. So here's the link to watch us on Twitch if you'd like to. Okay. Yep. Different chats for different people. If you like the emotes, you like all that kind of party stuff, go over to Twitch. The second thing is we have a Discord which has over 2,000 people in it. It's a whole lot of fun to hang out with people there. A lot of people post images and pictures of their current builds and what they're working on, and it's a ton of fun to look at. And every couple of weeks now we are sharing the best builds that we see posted there live, and we react to them live here on stream. So if you guys would like to join, hang out and have some fun, I'm posting that link here in just a moment as well. So there you go. There's the Discord.
Alrighty, and so there's the Discord, and really, the most fun part of Discord is the number of people that live stream on our channel straight from Discord, so they can get together and collaborate.
Yeah.
Sharing blueprints and builds there, sharing pictures of what they're doing. We have our blueprints out there, and you don't have to be a member to join the Discord. Just go ahead and go on there. And just have fun. I do take those pictures, and we do a weekly review we call a showcase to showcase good ones. We've got a couple award winners with us today. I think Volacrum is with us, and we gave him an award at the end of the year for the fantastic builds he did. Cookie Shan was here at the beginning. She got another award for another type of build in a different category. And I'm hedging my bet here because I can't remember, because we're going to the exact categories, but we're going to have a video immemorializing them in the next little while, showing what awards they build, what their builds were, and the great builds that they had, and the awards that they won, and that'll come out in a video here shortly. So, yeah, the stream is going to end shortly, and I'm casual. Volacrum says, I'm casual. Yeah, that's true. So, hey, it's been great. Thank you for all your inputs and helping us make sure the live stream was working properly after having such chaos, putting it all back together after we took it all apart. So, look forward to seeing you Monday if you can join us. And until then, goodbye. Have a great time and a great weekend.